Hello, Championship Collector here, and today we're just going to be doing a quick look and a quick unboxing of the Mandalorian N-1 Starfighter with the Mandalorian and Grogu from Hasbro Toys. These are the new epic hero figures, so they're like kind of 4 point. Anyways, let's just take a look at them. So here we are. Now, there is the Mandalorian Starfighter. I am going to do my best to open this on camera. We'll see how we go. So it's got some ties there. Got some rope here. I might try and save. Yeah, so these figures are the kind of cheap alternative to the vintage collection. Essentially a more affordable version because I think they've realized that the vintage collection are not any good for children. Parents aren't going to pay 20 and 30 quid for an action figure, and if you don't get the kids into it, you run out of fans. So, I mean, this is what Hasbro used to always do with their Star Wars figures. I mean, look at the waves they released for The Last Jedi and that entire trilogy. So it's good that they've gone back to it. I am a big fan of these kind of cheaper alternative. I like the 5-point articulation in my Star Wars figures. So before they released these, I was either trying to get older figures in this line, in that 5-point line, or I was getting the retro collection. And I mean, the retro collection are nice, but they're a little expensive. So these figures, this set cost me €30, and you're getting 2 figures and the shipping it. The figures on their own, the Epic Hero Collection figures, seem to be about €8 for the single figures, and about 13 or €14 for the 2-packs or the bigger figures. So, I mean, it's very reasonably priced. Alright, so that's him out of his pack. And let's see. They certainly do put it up. Move this thing out of the way. I'll leave this guy here for a minute. Oh. So I actually have this ship and the 2 guys from the vintage collection, and I haven't had a chance to open it yet because I kind of don't know where to put it. I don't know how big it's going to be, and you know, I don't want to be putting it in a space where it's going to be you know, damaged, and you know, it was a lot of money. So this one, at least, as I said, reasonably priced. Not going to break the bank, and you're not going to lose your mind if something happens to it. So you've got blasters on this, which I love. This is really like old school Star Wars ships. Oh, so there you go. That's what it looks like when you put it all together. I mean, that's hard for you to see there. Put it up like this. I mean, it's a good size. It is. I'm trying to gauge it. It looks to be about maybe 40 centimeters. I have to get a measuring tape for it. But we'll leave that guy there. Take a look at the figures. So there's Mando. Grogu. And that's his jetpack, which is way too big. Way too big. But let me see. So that gives you a bit of a turnaround there on him. He looks good. He's only the 5 points, but like I said, you know, he's got the head, arms, legs. He's got a removable cape or cloak. You can put the jetpack on. Ooh. I suppose the jetpack actually looks pretty good when it's on him. I think they could have done with giving it a bit of a paint job. He doesn't come with a blaster or anything, which is just the hole there. Which is a bit disappointing, but that's it. Let me see. Grogu has a weird looking face. I'll try and give you a closer look at him in a second. But is he articulated? Oh yeah, turn his head. Move his arms. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to see how they fit in here. Just adjust the camera down a bit. Alright, so. This thing's meant to slide forward. Grogu just stands in there. Hi. I mean, what a great cheap alternative if you didn't have the funds or you missed out on the vintage collection one. I mean, you know, like, I'll have no problem letting my child play with this. Whereas I'm not sure I'd want to play with the vintage collection version. So, we have to lose the, so he has to lose the cape to sit in here. It's a bit tough opening and closing the hatches. I mean, look, it looks great. Probably do with a stand of some sort. Let's see how well these blast. Oh, it does have a boost mode as well. So you move these guys aside and it gives it a boost mode. See that? It's blue. You can see the engine. I mean, that's pretty great. Let me see how these guys shoot. Oh, all right. Pretty good. So yeah, man, like, I'm really happy with that. $30, don't sleep on it. This is a Boba Fett, 3.75 inch. And this is the retro Mandalorian. Okay. Let's just see. Yeah, look, this. You got to be careful with this. Slides. It's meant to just slide forward, but it is not easy. Lift that back a bit. All right, so. As you can see, there is a size difference. There. Let me just take this guy off his stand. So, all right. So the Epic Heroes, you're going to notice a size difference. If you have the vintage figures or any of the newer 3.5 inch figures, you're going to notice a difference. I was hoping you wouldn't, but you do. You do notice it. Now, I mean, displaying them properly, you get away with it. And for the price point of them, they're fantastic. Now, I will say, oh, put them out of the way. I have noticed with the Grogu, so this is the retro Grogu. He does look better than the Epic Hero series. I have gotten a bunch of these Epic Hero series figures, but I haven't opened them yet. Now there's a color difference. Epic Hero is actually a better color. The collar looks better, but just the face is more detailed in the Epic Hero, and he's slightly smaller. The retro one, just the eyes, I think, on the Epic Hero is just not right, but the coloring's better. So this guy was about €12, I think, when I bought him. He did come with his floating cot, but this guy came with that, and I mean, yeah. There you have it. Welcome back. The N-1 Starfighter. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know, because I think this is great, and I want them to do more of it. I did get a chance to measure it, so it's 42 centimeters, and it's 24 centimeters. Let me see if I can give you a closer look at the boost mode here. Yeah, you still can't see it very well, but it's blue on the inside, and you can see kind of engine design parts in there. It's kind of cool looking. Sorry now that it's not. There you go. I did want to give you a closer look at the figures themselves. There's Mando. He looks great, man. Looks great. And so here is the Grogu. Let me see him. I'm going to try and just... No, it's not focusing very well, but there you go. And, you know, so he's 3 points. Looks good, man. And this is the one from the retro collection. So he's a bit more detailed, but I don't like the eyes. I definitely prefer the pure black eyes on this guy. But yeah, I mean, for 30 bucks, you're getting the ship. Sorry, 30 euros. You're hitting the ship, and you get 2 figures. Does this pivot up? Nope. It's meant to just slide, and there is space for it to slide forward more. But it's just won't do it, and I don't want to force it. So, but you can still get them in there. And I mean, I may have done something wrong, and maybe I get a chance to look at it a bit better. There you go. So yeah, look, if you're a Star Wars fan, and like me, if you're a 5-point Star Wars fan, definitely worth checking that out. And I hope they do some more vehicles and stuff, because, I mean, the price point's amazing. Alright, it's been Championship Collector. Hit me up in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys next time.